I would just like to start with Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon to all of you. Time is always short. We don't know when our time will be end, any time, so we have to be ready for it. First of all, I'd like to give your thanks to all of you to come here because you were selected from the community to come here to raise the awareness. If I would like to share my experience, actually the time I became the victim, that time we didn't have this scheme, which started in 2016. And still I remember those days when I went to the police, no one believed me, I was kicked out by the police. So last 3 weeks I'm quite busy actually to raise the awareness because last week was the human trafficking the week. So I was quite busy, even today also I had a number of programs to raise the awareness. So we have to look at the core, why this thing happening. We can talk all day, but what is the action, what we would do? So that's why we have to take the right action on the right time. At the same time, we have to raise the awareness. Most of the time, what happened, the information is really important. So I hope this book would provide this information to help and support the victims. And because as you know that the safeguarding minister, she appointed 200 case workers, and which is in the last meeting I said, you have to appoint some right people in the right place, because sometimes it's happened, which has happened to me. If there is no right people, we can get the wrong decision for the victims, which is going to be damage their life. Because when they're a victim, they're really vulnerable. They have no power actually. So that's why we have to be careful. And also we have to, if you read the NRM, National Referendum Mechanism, the whole system, you can see that most of the traffickers, they're well protected by the laws. A victim, he can't mention his name. He can't tell his name publicly, or personally he can, but he can't. So a victim has exposed but not the traffickers. And most of the traffickers, if you look at that, they're not people like you and me. Some of them they're civil servant, some of them the big businessmen. So would you believe that they're traffickers? Might be you have seen the recent documentary about this by the BBC. He's running the McDonald's. Who's going to believe that he's a trafficker? Similar thing happened to me. So that's why we should identify those traffickers, and we want the justice. Once we would do it, then you can see how we could stop it. Because we can talk all day. We can say we want to do this and that, but what is the outcome? How many traffickers they're spending the rest of their life in the prison? They got very little sentence. So that's why we should raise our voice. We should identify those victims who are victimized by these people. At the same time, we should identify all these traffickers. And same time, we should work with the local police, local council, because so many houses in different boroughs and council is used by the traffickers, while the people are living like maybe 13, 14, some houses I found 20 people living in one houses. So we have to look at that, but most of the time, again, what is my point? Most of the time, the victim, they couldn't raise their voice. My journey, it was really a tough, difficult journey. It's unbelievable. I don't know how many people can survive. I did because I had this dedication, because I fought for the truth. And same time, we have to provide the support to the victims, the mental health support. This is really important, because I had gone through the mental trauma I had gone through. Still, I have this effect. So how we can support, and that's why I set up a charity. From this charity, we provide the support to the mental health support, and how they can survive, how they can come out. This is really important. We can feed them